What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey of Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. In the last episode, we went through Hollow Bastion, didn't really do that much, and in this episode, we're going to continue through Castle Oblivion. And yeah, we've ran into Riku again.
Take the hint. I told you to go home.
Not until I rescue you and Namine.
I don't remember ever asking you to rescue me.
Did you forget? Kyrie's there, waiting for us both to come home.
You're the one who forgot. I told you at Kingdom Hearts when we closed the door. Take care of Kyrie. Give it up. I'm not going back to the islands. For anything.
It's not just for Kyrie. What about the rest?
You can have those losers. Already forgot them.
That's enough.
What about you, Sora? Do you actually remember what they all look like?
Of course I remember.
Don't feel bad. That's what this castle does to you, after a while. It's good. You forget all the useless stuff and remember for the first time what really matters. I remembered it, Sora. I now know the one thing that is most important to me. Protecting Namine. Nothing else matters. Not a thing.
Hey, Riku. I think I'll jog your memory.
Go ahead and try.
So yep, we are going to fight Riku again. And by the way, I have to turn my TV down because I guess my mic was picking up a little bit of audio, but I want to have it a little bit louder now. You guys probably can hear that. Well, probably not because I'm talking over it. But this time Riku is stronger, which is a really big issue. Oh goodness, please stop it. Aw, what? It was all of his background stuff that got me. He's doing a lot of damage to me. Break that. Okay. It's all but that last attack that gets me. Well, it's only that last attack that gets me. I mean. Okay, hopefully Donald will heal me. Okay, well he at least did damage. That's okay, I guess. Oh. Gonna heal, please. Okay. That's fine. Ow. Of course that hit me. Alright, Donald. Heal me this time. Oh my goodness, Donald. Please. Okay, there we go. Perfect timing, and we're not done. Ah, dang it. There we go. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably going to end up dying because this is definitely where the bosses get a lot harder. No, you don't. You're not getting me with that. Yeah, I expected you to use that one. Get away from me. Oh. Just got to keep my distance. Oh, of course you use a zero. Stop breaking my cards. There we go. I dodged right into it. Yeah, that's the problem with that move. When you're like right next to a wall and you get hit by that, it's a pain. Ow. Ooh, Sonic Blade. I'll keep you unless I just mess up. Goofy, as long as he doesn't use a 0 or a 9, we're good. Alright, that was very good. No, you don't. Okay, just heal normally. Okay, I got it very lucky with that. I'll stop it. There we go. Okay, thank you for finally healing me for once. Like, now I guess I can just try and keep my distance. Aw, why'd you whiff? Please stop it. There we go. Alright, I think from here on out I could probably use lights, but don't want to risk it too much. There we go. I want to heal for safety, but I want him to use a cart first. Okay, or that. Now it's time to use the potion. And we can just... we didn't kill him, but there we go. Alright, we handled that better, but... yeah, after every single world, you have to fight Riku again. So... the later fights are they're gonna be bad. But we thankfully managed to handle ourselves there. More health. I think more health is definitely needed. We had a very close call.
Too bad, Sora. You can fight me all you want, but I still won't remember a thing.
Come on, Riku. Let's quit fighting. Let's go help Nominate.
Together, right? So like you. Sora, you're always trying to worm your way into my heart.
Hold on. When did I ever do that?
You forgot that too? You never cared. It never mattered to you.
You won't push me away.
By the way, I'm trying to, like, on the fly, trying to change the microphone settings because, like, this is actually, like, not okay. I need to turn it down because, goodness, I hate the... why is that on 100? That's probably why. But can I... okay, I got it. I know this is, like, extremely weird timing, but maybe I can do this, like, during a cutscene or something. Oh my goodness. Okay, mouse is not working. You probably heard me clicking because, for whatever reason, this microphone picks up everything. It's absolutely dumb. Okay, I think a good, like, 76 might work. Hopefully. Because that's usually what I have it on. It's like 70 to 80.
Does it hurt, Namine? Watching your two childhood friends fight.
Alright, I don't see the echo anymore, so it should be good. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but I didn't know my microphone was on 100.
But don't waste your time. We nobodies can never hope to be somebodies.
I don't get it. Riku and I, we both want the same thing. Both of us want to help Nominee out. How come we're fighting each other? I mean, Riku and I have argued about stuff in the past, but...
Could be because you care what happens to each other.
I really thought so too. But maybe Riku doesn't.
You can't give up your friends. Come together. Sora, Riku,
Yeah, I'm trying to drink water, but it's not going to be completely silent. You probably heard me while they were talking.
It seems our memories are fading mighty fast. Sora, we gotta hurry. I bet Riku will come around if you just talk to him.
You're right. We three were never apart. Me and Riku and Nominee.
We seem to be forgetting someone rather important, but we're not going to get into that for right now. But now we're going to get into the last two worlds. I had this idea earlier, but I wanted to like flip a coin or an SD card because that's what I usually use. But since I don't have, since I forgot to do that and I don't feel like getting up to get one, we're just going to go with the regular method. And 3, 2, 1, go. Neverland. All right. And surprisingly enough, we're doing Atlantica last. Atlantica isn't that bad in this game compared to, well, in 1 it wasn't really that bad either. But actually, to be honest, I think it's probably worse here. Where are we now? The floor is kind of unsteady. I can hear the ocean too. I know, we must be inside a ship. Well, we'd better find a way out. But which way do we go? Who are you? Maybe she's trying to help us. Looks like you're right. Pretty short introduction. Honestly, I feel like that was like the shortest introduction. And now we have glide. There's no faster glide, by the way, which is rather unfortunate. But, I mean, in this game, you don't really need a faster glide. There's never really much use for it, actually.
Yeah.
And now it's back to the old... what? Aw, it had a card too. Aiming in this game when it comes to just trying to aim at stuff is... well, wow, that was a really repetitive sentence, but... trying to aim at stuff in this game is... it's stubborning sometimes. Not stubborning. I don't even think that's a word, wow. But, I can't... how did that miss? Whatever. But, I'm trying to find the right word. It's very aggravating, that's probably the word. Okay, Donald, Goofy... it's an 8, but it... no, Goofy. There we go. Goofy would work out much better here. Alright, Goofy, let's shred him. Yeah, enemies are like really buffed out here. Which is rather unfortunate, meaning battles are probably going to take even longer than normal. That or I'm underleveled. I don't really know. I've never really had a sense of being underleveled in this game. It's more or less just been a couple of, like, steep inclines whenever it comes to, like, difficulty spikes. Because, like, the game's normally not too bad until, like, mid-game, which is technically how it should be, but even then, it's really weird. Alright, get over here, you. Oh, the only card I have is a 0 Goofy. That's nice. Alright, get over here, you. Ow, stop it. Yeah, they can hit you multiple times, so yeah, that's fun. There we go. Use that on you. Or you can just go to the ground as normal. Yeah, I'm just gonna get myself back up to full health. Get over here, you. Shadows are probably like one of the most annoying enemies in the game. Also, I wonder if I can get another Heartless card, because I got like 2 in Hollow Bastion, which is weird. I normally never really do that in a session, let alone get like 1. Because what were the other cards that I got? I got like a Bandit card, I think. And then last episode I got a Wizard card and a... was it a Dark Ball card? I think it was, but I don't remember. But we're gonna run out of room for our cards. Like, I think now, actually. No. 3 cards from now. Okay. That makes it all the more better. But, where do we need to go? Oh, we have to go all the way to the other side. That's fun. So yeah, we're more than likely not gonna be able to get through all of this episode. Well, all of this world within this episode, which means it's back to just flip-flopping between the majority of a world and the small part of a world. Which, I mean, it wasn't bad, it was just, it wasn't like all in one, because like I really like doing like one world until, how do I explain it? This is not going to work out well, but I really like having pretty much all of one world, or at least like half of it, and then the other half in like another episode if I don't do all of it that same episode. Because then it somewhat makes sense, and it also helps out for Let's Play purposes. But whenever you have it like this, where going in between battles can like take forever. Well, not in between battles, in between events can take forever. Then it kind of makes it different. But I'm assuming that no other Kingdom Hearts game will really have this same effect. Well, when I get around to Let's Playing those, I have no idea what I'm going to be getting around to those. Because all I know is after... Because I'm going to watch the Days movie. I am going to watch that for the for the channel because I can't Let's Play it because I don't have like a 3DS capture card. And even then, that would still be a little bit annoying, and plus Days. Days, like, I don't want to play Days. Like, I can bear playing through Rechain, unlike most people, but when it comes to, what was it? When it comes to Days, no. Days is not a game I can really play again. Alright, level up. Let's go for the HP. I feel like we need a good amount of HP because, like I said before, bosses, they... I don't even know if it's really like they do a lot of damage. It's more that they just do a lot to you. Well, that's stupid. That was a stupid way to say that. It's not that they do a lot of damage to you, or at least most of the time. It's that they are just relentless and you have no room to breathe half the time. Alright, so there seems to be little stuff in here. Hey, a card and its arrow. I don't use arrow, so I might want to get rid of that in a little bit. More Moogle points. Also, there's a trophy where you have to have 20,000 Moogle points at one point in time, I think. But, yeah, it's gonna take a long time. I don't use teleport either. That's nice, but... You know, the more slights that I can get now, the better, actually, because I've said before that I am going to be 100%ing this game at some point. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen at some point. Okay, gotta get these points. There we go. Ah, I hit the wall. Of course I did. I'm still wondering... Actually, I've never looked in the journal in this game, because maybe you can check how many times you, like, either entered an encounter, or how many times you got an advantage in an encounter, I guess. I don't know how else to really call it. No, you're all the way across. I have thunder magic on a thunder enemy. There we go. Ah, it's not over. Let me heal up real quick. Actually, I can do thunder now. There we go. Gotta get that experience. There we go. And I would love to use the Goofy card here, but problem is... Oh, well, there's another Goofy unless it's 0. Alright, get over here. As long as they're not trying to heal each other. There we go. This will be nice and powerful. Go. Unless I just don't hit anything. Yeah, it's coming down to a point where even like level 2 Goofy isn't all that great, which is unfortunate. And it's kind of a contrast to Hollow Bastion, because in Hollow Bastion, Goofy was doing just fine, but now he's barely getting kills. So, it's coming down to a point where even your partners, they're not... Well, Donald wasn't really all that great to begin with, but like even Goofy's starting to tire out. Alright, get over here, you. Now, what was I about to talk about? Oh, right. So, one thing I need to mention, recently I have hit 200 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. So, I'd like to thank all you guys for that. But, something I plan on doing, I kind of don't want to use that card. Oh, let's use that one. But, something that I plan on doing for my 200 subscriber anniversary, well, not anniversary, 200 subscriber milestone, is that I want to have 2 Let's Play episodes where they are live, or aka live stream. So there would be one for Rechain of Memories, and then another one for the game I'm blind Let's Playing right now, The Last of Us. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. Maybe, well, I can't say this Friday because I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded. That's probably going to be a while away, actually, because at this point in time, I have not uploaded 9, and I have to upload, like, 2, well, maybe, 2 The Last of Us videos, so that this video would be a good while away if that's how I'm doing this, but there have been plenty of times where I've uploaded, like, 1 The Last of Us video. I keep saying The Last of Us video. I know that's what the game's called, but most people don't call it that. They usually call it just Last of Us, but I've gotten away with like having one Last of Us video and then 2 Chain of Memories videos back to back. Mainly because I do a lot more of the Chain of Memories recording than anything else. No, you don't. You're not healing people. Better stop that. Yeah, Goofy's not doing as much and it's upsetting me. Goofy's like the god, but unfortunately now he's a lot weaker. Okay, that, surprisingly enough, yeah, I wasn't surprised that that was gonna get broken at some point. But yeah, that's what I'm wanting to do for my, well, it's technically both my 200 subscriber and my 2-year milestone on YouTube, because I got both of those in the same week, so I might as well celebrate those at the same time. Problem is, it's just when I'm going to be able to celebrate it. And also trying to let you guys know about it too. I really need to make that update, well, not update video, just the milestone video, and I need to also get the chest that's in here. That fell, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit away, but we can still get up to it. It's just a lot of battling. I mean, the battling's worth it because, like, I keep, like, stating how tough it gets later on, but it's not like I'm wrong, so unless I just, like, apparently steamroll through enemies, which I highly, highly doubt is going to happen, but I mean, I'm just really, really worried that I'm not going to be able to do it, because, like, I remember playing this game for the first time on beginner mode. Can I break this? No, I can't. But I remember playing this game on, like, beginner mode, and the only, oh, well, there's that trophy I was wondering about this episode, but, oh, I forgot to check the journal. Whatever, I already got the trophy. But, I was playing on beginner mode, and I only died, like, 6 times, which isn't really bad, but they were, like, near the very end of the game. So, yeah. Oh, we got another key to rewards card. I did not expect that. Okay. Where's that room? Of course it's over there. Oh, and that's back there. I didn't even see that. So, this is weird. Okay, we're halfway through. We're not gonna get through much of this world. That's gonna be awkward. I'm really hoping I can complete this in 2 episodes. I do not want this to go on for 3. Like, that would be terrible. Oh, no, stay away from me. There we go. I don't really need to worry too much about that, but it gives me an advantage, so why not? Alright, eat those. That was pretty good. No you don't. There you go. Fire is still, like, ridiculously strong for some reason. It just does a lot of damage for no reason. Or at least for I feel no reason. And yeah, like Thunder, well, it did just like kill that guy, so I can't really. And Thunder, yeah, I feel like Fire just does the most, which is weird because you wouldn't. Well, I say that, but then I did use Fire a little bit in 1. But most people usually use like Thunder and Blizzard a lot, but Fire is decently useful in 1. Well, okay, he started moving immediately, but whatever. All I know is that when it comes to that live stream thing I'm planning on doing, that it's going to be really, really, like, awkward for me, because, like, I'm pretty much am going to be doing, like, the same thing that I normally do, but, like, the strangest thing is that, whenever I do, like, live streams, I'm usually, like, quiet, unless I have, like, a group of people with me, which is usually whenever I do live stream. So yeah, it's going to be weird because I plan on, like, doing it by myself so that, of course, people don't, you know, get in the, well, not, I say get in the way, but that is pretty much what I mean. I know that sounds really, like, cruel, but, I wanted to think that this is the right way, but who knows. Well, regardless, we do kind of have to go down here, so. Let's use, wait, no, we don't have any more of these, or anything good for that anyways. I want to have smaller heartless count because I know traveling through these rooms is going to be quite annoying if we don't. So let's use this. But yeah, like, I like having live streams with other people because it makes it, you know, not quiet. I don't know why, because like, I really don't know why I am like that, because when I'm doing these commentaries, they're pretty much just me talking to myself or to you guys through a video that's like days later. But, well, for the most part, days later. Whenever it comes to blind Let's Plays, I usually do those like the day before they're uploaded, which is not really the best idea, but is in case like you guys ever like give me tips or something on like something that's upcoming or anything like that. But yeah, that's mainly the reason why I do it for, well, I do that for the blind Let's Plays, but when it comes to regular ones, I don't really need to, because, well, I already know about the game, or enough about the game. Oh my goodness, please stop. But yeah, I'm just really awkward when it comes to live streaming by myself. I don't know why. There we go. All right. Wait, no, we did just use a map card, so now there's no more cards. But there are some crazy out there. Wow, can't finish sentences. But there are some crazy people out there that will play this game with 80 HP. That's like, I'm not doing that. I don't hate myself that much. All right. But yeah, I'm not doing the what was it, 80 HP challenge, I guess, because throughout the Kingdom Hearts series, there's a bunch of challenges. Like, oh, I used that on. There we go. I want to use on, but let's use on you. Okay, you healed me with full HP. Of course, you just do that. Okay, thankfully that. There was more, but. Yeah, I'm not crazy enough to do 80 HP for this game because, like, let's say, for example, Kingdom Hearts 1, there's a... Oh my goodness, stop breaking my cards. There's a challenge where you have to play the game at level 1 without changing your Keyblade. And actually, that's something I kind of have to do later on anyways. Like, really, it's for trophy purposes, but... what I have to do is that I have to beat the game without changing my equipment, so I'm going to be on beginner mode for that. And then another thing I have to do is beat the game without using continues, because I think I died 16 times in the game. I don't remember, actually. It might have been 13. I think it was actually 13, which is very convenient for the series, but I don't remember. I might have to go back and check. Oh, I didn't get the thing. And you use magic. That's... low to the ground. Nice job, Donald. You haven't gotten any better. Yeah. Trust me. Later on, in the, like in Kingdom Hearts 1, in Kingdom Hearts 2, he's so much better. I mean, just barely better, but he's better. Period. So we'll just have to wait until we get to that. What was I talking about? Oh right, Kingdom Hearts challenges. I don't want to, but like, let's see if we can get one of these 5s. There we go. We got that 5 as a premium card. Now, of course, that may seem stupid for me to do, but there's also a trophy in this game where you have to get 20 premium cards. Well, you have to make 20 cards premium. That's how the trophy goes. Is that a... Yeah, that's a premium card. Oh my goodness, why does this cost so much? But, actually, we can get rid of that, and then... Okay, that just barely goes, but yeah, we're missing a card now, which is unfortunate. Let's move this up here. There we go. But, all I know is that I gotta replay Kingdom Hearts 1 again on beginner mode. And, like, you might think that the whole beat the game without using the continue thing would be easy on critical. Not critical. On beginner mode. I don't know why I said critical. Critical mode isn't even in Kingdom Hearts 1, but losing train of thought. But when you also add the fact that you can't change equipment, which is what I'm going to be doing, it becomes harder because you can't change your Keyblade or anything else on you. You're stuck with what you have from the very beginning of the game until, you know, the very end. But that's gonna be fun, and I'll have to try and use the old low trick in case anything goes wrong, because I'm pretty sure you can also do that same trick for Kingdom Hearts 1 and also this game, because I've done it before. I have cheated. Like I said before, Actually, what I mentioned before when I died 6 times on beginner mode, that's when I used the whole, what is it? The whole load game trick. So that essentially, in terms of your game, the death never happened. So, yeah, you can just do a little bit of cheating there, and you'll be able to get through just fine. But, how much time do we have? We're on 30 minutes, so, yay, we have not gone through any of this world. Okay, and I'm trying to get to the key to rewards cards, so that's gonna be really awkward. Please don't take 3 episodes. I'm really hoping that it doesn't, because that's gonna be the first, episode where that does happen. Donald gave me Cura while I have full HP. I mean, at least in Kingdom Hearts 1 he didn't do that because you couldn't, but if Donald, why is Donald RNG based? Like, that's so bad. I honestly really don't like it. It's such a bad thing. But Goofy, at least, when he has the right number, he's good. Well, except for now, when he doesn't do as much damage. And then he kills like 2 enemies as I say that. Stop it, you. Okay, Donald, I'm gonna trust you. Do not heal me. Okay, well, okay, well. So he at least killed 1 enemy, so he half succeeded, but then got broken, so we couldn't really, you know, prove that he was going to be fully worth it. And that should be, nope, 1 hit. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before we get another map card. Gonna be a long time indeed. My goodness, why are there so many Heartless? This world has so many encounters in it for some reason. I don't know why. Like, does the end game really have this many? Like, I've never really noticed it. But it's just weird how much it has. But, well, we will hopefully get over it. I'm not going to say that we will. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna be able to get the key to rewards card, and then, but not card. I did that in the last episode too. But the key to rewards room, and then we should be good. Okay, I want to get rid of some cards though. And then I want to use a save room next, but the problem with that is that we're not next to the event, and we could just go over there and use that, but that's awkward. Okay, because unfortunately the rooms aren't connected in any way. Alright, there we go. Alright, what do we get here? Okay, that's somewhat decent. I honestly need to get rid of my floors, so like, I don't use floors anymore. There's no need for me to have those. Like, at most I use 5s. Well, at minimum, I mean, I use 5. Get rid of those. And pretty much get rid of all my premium cards that I have, because I don't use those either. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of the 1. Get rid of stop. I'll keep the wins just in case. Honestly, I might have... Well, I really don't use that or that or a cloud. I kept on the cloud for like way too long. Well, the thing is, I can't really get anything. So, well, no, I can get stuff, but I don't really have a need to, because like I don't have increased CP first off, and then I could, but you know what? There's not really any harm in it, so why not? Not magic. Magic's pretty good. I'm not gonna tamper too much with magic. Okay, that's actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so what do we got here? Also decent, not nearly as good though. Oh, are you kidding me? 3 premiums? That's terrible. Oh, yay. I swear, luck in this game is terrible, dude. That's not premium. Wait, I thought I got 3... Whatever. Okay. Alright, let's continue. That would be perfect then. since I don't want to like use a save. And then we just get the key to the rewards room after we go through here, and then we can head off to the other side and try to get over to the event room, since we're not going to be able to go through the event. Because honestly, you gave me a 1. Are you serious? But since I don't really know what happens in this world, honestly, too much, so I don't want to go into it and then have this episode be like 50 minutes, because honestly, I'm surprised that Hollow Bastion was like 50 minutes. Do I have this? Please tell me I do. Okay, I do. Whew, okay, because key to rewards rooms, they can be really specific sometimes. So if you don't have the requirements, you gotta do a lot of battling, and it's a lot of luck involved. And you know how that is with this game. It's, well, luck in general, really. But in terms of this game, it can be a nightmare. Alright, so we gotta climb all the way up here. Does this only give me HP, or am I tripping right now? Because I think I did just get like movable points, but I think it only gives you like HP. Thunder Raid. That's interesting. Well, I can equip it. Why not? I can make that happen. Alright. All I know is that I'm not really going to use it as much. I just never really... Actually, yeah, I don't really think I ever used Thunder Raid. Probably because I never really got it. That might be the reason. But, yeah, I honestly don't find too much of a need for Thunder Raid. I mean, it can be useful. I mean, Blizzard and Fire Raid are useful, so why not Thunder? But, we need to go that way. Really? Well, no, I'm not going down that way. We need to go over to here. And also, I haven't used Glide yet. Yeah, Glide's not that useful in this game. It's a lot more useful in, oh wait, I need to go there. It's a lot more useful in, KH1 and KH2, and Burp by Sleep technically, and, well, Dream Drop Distance has flow motion, so the whole flow motion thing kind of blocks out Glide. If you can you even get Glide in that game? I don't remember. Like, maybe you can as Sora, but I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We'll find that out when we get to that. But, oh goodness, how big was this room? I did not check. I should have checked that. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. But it might have a lot of Heartless, which is a big, big issue. Because we are slowly, yet surely, coming to 40 minutes, and you know how I am about the whole time specifics. Don't like going over them. And like, if I manage to get a copyright strike at all, because I remember, like, when I was playing through Birth by Sleep, I got a copyright strike because of one of my music mashup videos. Oh goodness, that was a bad time, because all my Let's Play videos had to be like 15 minutes or less. That's like, well, actually, was it 15 minutes or was it 20? I don't remember. But I remember for like a good amount of time, it was not, it was not fun. Let me just say that. It wasn't fun at all. I had to I had to make episodes into separate parts. And I really don't want to go back to that ever again. And I got another trophy. That's okay. We're breaking records again. Alright. I still have to use premium cards. Like, I don't want to use premium cards either, because I'm pretty much getting rid of my deck as I'm going along. Oh, a level 3 Groovy Tornado A. Okay. Oh, just lawnmower them. Alright. We're actually close to leveling up too. I want to use one of the magic cards. I think I have another 8 to replace that. So we should be good. Hopefully. If not, then whoops. But even if we don't, it doesn't matter too much. Oh yes, we do. Perfect. So get rid of that. Not the 7. There we go. Alright, just need to remember that I don't have another 8 to replace. I could replace the 7 Thunder that I have with a 6. That wouldn't be too bad, but it still would be. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, any card that's like higher in value is, I wouldn't say automatically good, because slights do matter when it comes to numbers. But I use Thunder on you. But Yeah, slice do matter when it comes to numbers. Well, sometimes it does. Sometimes it might determine on the card that you have, and other times it might depend on the card and number that you have. So, alright. Because, like, I remember that some slights you have to have, like, really low numbers in order for you to use them. And, yeah, that doesn't exactly work out. So, I should have another... Yep, I have another 8. Oh, I have a 9, actually. That's much better. Well, I'd say it's much better, but it's like one value better. But, we still have a long way to go before we can get to that little save room right before the event. So, unfortunately, we didn't really do much this episode, which kind of sucks. All we did was fight Riku again, and we entered Neverland. We did nothing else. That's like really weird, and I think, well, we only have Atlantica left, so it's not that bad. We have Atlantica, and then, how many worlds left? We're on the 9th floor, so the 10th floor is Atlantica, and then 11, 12, and 13. So we have 3 left. It's like, if I can do my counting, like, I'm in pre-calculus, I should have basic arithmetic down. But, you know, there are just times where you have a brain for it. Alright, get out the way, all of you. Get over here, you. Well, I hit you for some reason. Wait, that finisher did so little damage. Heal. Is that gonna... It just barely grazes their feet, and it killed them. Surprisingly. Did I get another? I got another? Well, I have that for next, in the next world, I guess. That... Okay, then. I didn't expect to get 2 of them. But yeah, you can't... Well, after you get a key to rewards room in one world, you don't have to... Well, you can't go back into it. You've already gotten it, so... Yeah, once you go in there, there's nothing else you can do. Or at least I don't... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only get... There's only 1 per room and you can't really go back into it. Or at least I'm pretty sure you can't. Don't take my word on it. Like, just... I don't know everything about this game. Let's just say that. Oh my goodness, get out the ground, please. Oh, come on. I didn't want to... Oh, whatever. That was like the most clumsy death of a shadow I've ever committed. Alright, is there anything left in this room? Well, aside from up there. Because I think the only thing left is all the way up there, which is close to our save room. And we have like 3 minutes before things go awry, but yeah, there's a Heartless up here. So, not too bad. We're almost on time. I mean, as long as we're not at 50 minutes, then it's cool. But, alright, over here, you, just get rid of that. I love how, like, I really like fire in this game for some reason. It's so good. It's just really strong, and it also homes in on enemies, which is something Blizzard doesn't do. And then Thunder is so widespread that you can accidentally, like, hit the, Thunder enemy, which is also the same case for Blizzard, really. Fire, you never really have to worry about that. Okay, thank you for healing me while I'm at full health. You keep doing that. Why? I really don't like how Donald is in this game. He's completely luck-based. And I just don't like it. I also wish that he kind of... Well, no. Actually, no, I don't. Because I was about to say I wish that he upgraded as you went through the worlds. But, oh, well, hi. I guess there's 2 Heartless up here. But, but if he did, that would make more magic spells, and that would make more RNG. So it would be harder for him to heal you when you would need it. So yeah, I'm not doing that. I would like for that not to be the case. Don't ever listen to my words again. Alright, so... I don't have a replacement 9. I have to use one of these. Okay, I have some 5s, so if I can... I'm not looking properly at all. Okay, there we go. As long as I can get rid of those lower numbers, then I'm cool. As soon as I get rid of... Why is there another... Whatever. But as soon as I can... Well, as long as I can get rid of those lower numbers, I will be fine. Oh, we have a 9. That... Aw, man. Huh. I have a 9. No, those are the same amount. Why? Why is this? Okay. That's the same amount. Ah, it has to be a 6. Well, actually, no. I say that, but that's actually better. Oh, wait. I could just do that. I'm stupid. I worried way too much. Alright, so all we have to do is just get past this group of Heartless, and then we can save. Thankfully. I mean, oh goodness, this takes a while. Now, I have to hope that Goofy doesn't get broken, which he probably will. Surprisingly, no. Okay, and now we use the 6, and he shouldn't be broken now. If they didn't break the 5, what's the chances they'll break the 6? There we go. I'm just hoping for another Heartless card at this point. Like, map cards are kind of null and void. But, do we have... Well, oh, we have plenty. We have plenty of save cards, so we are, for the most part, good. Until we have to use a thing where we have to use a bunch of blue. Speaking of which... Okay, no, it's just a red. But, yeah, I might as well pay this now. But... in the next episode, we're going to be continuing through Neverland. I'm honestly kind of upset that we didn't get through that much, but it is kind of through my own choices because, well, I did go to the Key to Rewards room, which I guess is kind of worth it. I mean, it helps for 100% completion purposes, but in terms of Let's Play purposes, But until the next video, take care.